There we go. Right. Alright, cunt. Here we go. Fucking hell, lads. Jesus, I need to work on my accents. Like, you know when you just, like, there's an accent you can do, and then it goes all fucked because, well, actually, I'm just gonna take these off and check the audio level on my phone. Oh my god, it is pissing down outside. So just gonna... So I'm just firing and talking at the same time. La da 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 da. Yeah, that sounds good. Right. I mean, Jesus Christ, the rain out there is awful and a half. Just gonna refresh this. Studio. I'm just making sure that I've got everything in perfect order. I actually quite like streaming on YouTube now, so my friend Pedro. What the hell? Okay. History. This is weird. More my friend Pedro. Here we go. Oh, weird. Right. So, here we go. Yeah, whatever, woman. I don't like your haircut. Pfft, already. Destination fucked. God, I hate all these fucking jumping puzzles. To what? Right. Oh, I do remember the 21st night of September. Or was it the very first night? I can't remember. I never actually looked at the lyrics. I just, do you remember? Oh God. Destination fucked. Ah. Whew. Jesus. Oh, I've forgotten how to handle these enemies. Oh, there we go. Just gotta kill them. Funny how that works. Oh, bugger. Ah, I know this is so much more simple than it actually, like, looks, but... Is he dead? Hell yeah, he is. Oh, cunt. Damn it. all these like weird beam thingies. It just makes everything so much more complicated. Na 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 na. Oh. How did I get like 85% worse, like more terrible at the game in less than a day? Maybe it's because I'm still using the fucking pistols. No! Damn it! I've written myself into a corner here, boys. Yeah. I don't know how I've gotten like so much worse at this game already, but oh, bollocks. Thump. Okay, I can rock with this. Whew! It's like riding a bicycle, I think. Shit. It's like riding a bicycle, but you kind of, but the bicycle has a bomb attached to it that you don't know is on there until you hear the beeping right before the seat explodes and you get some rubber up your arse. What the fuck was that? Boom! I'm gonna have such a bad time with the fucking boss of this level. Marvellous. With the Starside Nexus, we can talk to everyone across the galaxy. The Imperium has sent you a message. Go kill yourself. Marvellous. What is this fuckery? Okay. Dun dun ow da da dun dun. Oh, we can't go up as soon. Okay, so once we're on, we're kind of committed to the whole thing. So oh. Yeah. Yeah. Snort my shit, Susan. dun, 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 dun. There we go. Oh, thank you for being so considerate as to engrave my name on a bullet. Ow. Hell yeah. Right. Is this all just one level? Jesus Christ. It feels so much longer with all these yellow beams of death, but you know. Having to Sonic the Hedgehog your way, like, past, like, certain death. There we go. Oh, fuck my life. I definitely whiffed that no death bonus. I don't know, I prefer using pistols, but it's just not viable, and Uzi ammo is so hard to come by. So how good you really are. Oh no, not this one. At least the soundtrack's pumping. Oh no, no! Yep, I fucked that one as well. See how good you really are. Fuck. It's all about speed and actually being able to, like, hit your targets and not being caught in that insufferable. Oh, that's not fair. Oh. Those moves, they're so familiar. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Plot twist incoming. Fuck that level. It's fun, and there's, like, there's a massive element of challenge there, but fuck me, it's difficult. Ah, crap, the Wi-Fi is really spotty around here. Activate the closed circuit laser alarms. Oh! No! I don't like alarms. Oh, that's not. That wasn't very cash money of you. That wasn't very country roads of you. I need to get some momentum. Oop. Yeah, I found myself playing, like, actually, I'm Mass Effect Andromeda isn't as bad a game as I initially intended it to be. I mean, obviously during release it was probably like horseshit on toast, but I found myself, like, the gameplay is pretty good. Like, waiting the year or so to actually... Oh, I've just... Like, waiting the year or so to actually, like, well, the 2 years actually, to actually, like, wait for them to patch it up and, like, polish it, because it was clear they weren't... .360 no-scope grenade launcher into a wall. Topped. Top tier techniques, lads. Oh, how did he do that? He's not entirely sure himself. But no, it's like, and what annoys me is that, like, the effeminate Krogan with a lisp, that does kind of get on my tits, but the inclusion of, like, I can understand why people would be would like the idea of, like, representation, like, but the issue is that when it's forced and it doesn't feel natural, it takes away from the game. Like, because you can tell someone was like, oh, we want someone who's, like, you know, a non-gender conforming, like, Krogan for all the, like, the trans people. But I don't think people who are trans would actually, like, want a Krogan, if you know what I mean. And that might be, like, not very cash money of me to say, but just, like, it kind of plays fiddly with what was already established, because with the genophage and everything going on, it's not like that would be, like, something a Krogan would, in all in good faith, make use of. Oh shit. It just doesn't seem true to the character of the Krogan, if you know what I mean. Like, it doesn't seem to sit as nicely as they might have intended. Okay. That was fucky. And the idea of representation, when it feels forced, that's when I have a problem with that. Like, it just, I don't. And it's not like it's saying, oh no, they shouldn't exist in my medium, but it just a lot of what I've seen of some of the characters, it just feels like, oh, it's there just so they can say it's there. Like, oh, we've got a trans character, like Bonnie, not Bonnie. Is it Bonnie? No, Bonnie's the Irish one from Payday 2. The very large Scottish woman, like Agnes or whatever her name is, and she's like chunky boy, but she's also like pretty, not pretty, but you know, she's quite an interesting character in Payday because of the approach they've gone to it, and it's like, I don't know, it just, there's a good way to represent, and that's not to actually go in thinking we're going to represent, just write good characters. It really annoys us when they're like, oh yes, we're so diverse because we need to include. It's like, no, that's not, you write a good character, and a well-written character can stand on their own merit instead of playing identity politics, because at the end of the day, that's what's crippling so many things. Oh, fuck these snipers. Jeez, these snipers are tricky, man. It's hard to like to conversate and make my thoughts. There we go. But no, I find if you just wrote good characters, like Andromeda's a good example actually, because you've got the character of Liam. Doesn't matter that he's black, but he's a well-written character. He seems to have like good motivations. He's you know, he's charismatic. He's, you know, he's very much the series' Caden, I would say, but no one can replace the irreplaceable Raphael Savage, so that's kind of pointless anyway. But he seems to fill that role of the teammate that's like nice enough. He's got his own motivations, but he feels quite loyal. But I was more invested in Alec Ryder, the fucking father that you spend all of like 2 missions with before he dies heroically like an N7 should. But it just, the voice actor for Alec Ryder did a fantastic job, but the problem is there was one criticism I heard, that the voice acting wasn't particularly stellar anyway. So it's hard, like, but Alec Ryder's voice acting does stand out. Oh yeah, I've gotta flip the switch. And plus, this might seem like a very average thing to say, but I personally kind of wanted to play as someone who had earned the N7 vocational code in the Alliance military. Like, Alec Ryder was like proper, like he was like Shepherd class, you know? He was of the same breed as Shepard, and honestly, Mass Effect needs a Shepard style character to work, I find. And not having that kind of like it's all well and good to play as someone who's like more on the ordinary side. But when like the mantle is passed over and your character becomes the Pathfinder, it just, I don't know, it would have felt more natural if the rider you had, like, male or female rider, whoever you decided was your character, went through N7 training. I feel it would have just like made it like it takes a certain like level, because just as we see it now, it just feels a bit, you know, it just feels a bit not like, because Shepard's not an ordinary person. Alec Ryder certainly wasn't, but see, this is why. Oh, piss off. I don't know, it just, I feel it kind of defeats the purpose of a Mass Effect game if you can't play as N7, like someone with the N7. That's just my hang-up, because you've always played as like Commander Shepard or, you know, whatever. Even in the Mass Effect multiplayer, you play as N7 commandos and shit, but that's just explained in the thingy that it's all like sort of unofficial nickname, but there's still the vocational code and people have earned it. I don't know. That's one of my. That's just like a small hang-up of mine, though. It's, you know, I guess being the dictator of the internet is still the ultimate power of this day and age. People's worldview is built on what content they can see online. If you can control what content is shown, you can control the minds of the people. Jesus Christ, this game is fucking woke as hell, man. Are you listening, Mark Zuckerberg? Why is this assumedly bolt action sniper rifle able to fire almost fully auto? Stay frosty, Oscar Mike. Whiskey, Tango Foxtrot. Boom! That's gotta be my highlight. That's gotta be the highlight for this one. Boom! Don't know why I'm keeping this this pan with me. It's not really going to do much. I'm gonna stay here for a second and regain some health. Jesus. Oh wow, how do I do that? Damn. Right. Okay, we can do this. No, we can't do this. Okay, I can do this. These ricochets are so cool. Clearing a room without entering it. Okay, I can rock with this. Whew! I know we're getting very close to the boss, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous about this. It took me like 6 tries taking out the boss the first time, just because I'm still not good with dodging. Okay, you told me. You waste my time just to tell me you restarted your router. Okay. These fucking shield generators. I could do with a shield generator. Oh, life would be so much easier if we had shield generators. No, seriously, those moves are so familiar. Yeah, you know. You know, my friend. Oh, this is fuck. This is fucky, this is. Oh, okay. Engaging. Damn it. Whew. Right. I know I've got to dodge like shit, but... You've got to reload sometime, boy. Yeah, that's right. Whew. But we are close to the final countdown. Doodle-doo-doo. We're all gonna die. Wait a second, it can't be. Is that you? Who am I? I already know the twist, but it's funny playing it again, knowing what the actual crack is, because it's just great. Boom, boom. Piddly pop pop. I played some of the classic stress tests this morning. Very nostalgic, feels nice community. Already agreed to joining a guild. It's fun, but the community is what made it today. Yeah, I'd say so. You're talking about WoW Classic, aren't you? It took me 2 hours to get level 5. Yeah, that's what I remember. I remember, like... when I was little, I used to play on my my cousin's account. And... God. And we were up there every other weekend. Mostly because I was chatting, not because I'd forgotten every little detail, like where the rogue trainer is. Yeah, I remember because I was up at my my nan's house every other weekend. Well, every weekend actually, but and I had a character on his WoW account. It was back between. It was actually just before Burning Crusade came out, and fucking hell, I remember like it was just a regular human warrior that I played, and it took me about. I want to say a good. It took us a good couple of months to like even get to 20. And he was like a 60 fucking mage as well. He was a max level mage, and I was just some full level fucking 5. Damn it, I hate these. I still remember where the rogue trainer in Northshire is. He's like in the fucking stables, acting all edgy and shady and shit. Ah shit! I'm gonna need something with more punch than my pistols. See, the problem is I don't even know why they even bother having like the trainers still in, because all they do is just like you talk to them to do the proving grounds. Fuck. You talk to them to do the proving grounds, and that's about it. Shit. Kind of want to do the rogue quest. Yeah, that was a highlight of gameplay. That kept me going from 20 to 40. The fucking rogue quests. Oh no! This is the boss. It's really you. But why? Why this? Why now? Pedro, don't listen to her. She's not making any sense. She's just getting nervous. I don't know. I'm starting to believe that listening to this hallucinated fucking banana isn't the best idea. I haven't even got a full health bar. Fuck my life. Hey, B for bananas. That was a clusterfuck. So you made it. You finally made it home. Don't think that mask can fool me. I know it's you. Brother! Suddenly the final boss is Macho Man Randy Savage versus fucking Hulk Hogan. I'll give you a smackdown, brother! It's been so long. I wasn't sure it was you at first. I know back then, after the incident, everything just fell apart, and I understand the actions you've taken, brother! You must also understand why I can't let you go on, brother! Mitch was never a good father. But tonight on SmackDown... And, this is where it gets hectic. There's no tactics to this fight. Although, funny enough, I was actually longing for this boss fight in the second boss fight. That you do right after this. That's SmackDown 98, brother! Oh yeah, it's about to get real! Mitchell, man! Ah, shit. I need help. Boom! Is there another health kit around? No. Fuck. Bollocks. Oh, baby, a triple! Fucking 360 no-scoping in this game is just absurd. Sometimes the dodges don't fucking work. Alright. Yeah, I should go for it. See, I was tempted to either have it, like, set mine, either during the Reaper War or, like, during the events of Mass Effect 2, because there's a lot of freedom you can do during that time frame, because, well, Shepard's off in the whatchamacallit doing whatchamacallit stuff. He's often like pirate territory doing Cerberus things. Come on! I know, like, Omega was, like, the citadel of that section of, space. but I can't remember the name of it. It was like the Nemian Expanse or something. I can't remember. It's definitely not the Skillian Verge because, well, brother, you win. Pedro. Oh. Yeah, the Skillian Verge is where one of Shepard's backstories happens, like with the Skillian Blitz and the Batarians. But Omega is like the capital of Mass Effect 2's region of space, because it's like one of the major ports. You watching this? This is where the game gets really fucking weird. What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? This is why I love the game. It's one absurdity to another. Remember, I'm only going to kill you because I promised you I would. And true friends keep their promises. And plus the music on this one is also fucking great. Oh, it gets even weirder. I'm currently fighting in an LCD trip world whilst on top of a giant sea lion while having a shootout on an oversized banana with a serial killer grin. Yes, and the banana's just gotten naked and he's now wielding 2 Berettas at me. My friend Pedro is now my fiend Pedro. As far as final bosses go, this is fucking fantastic. This is just sublime. Like, the boss it's actually quite hard, because, like, you've got to be on top of your dodges, and as you could tell with the boss I previously fought. I'm not good with my dodges, especially with the timing on them. A slow-mo fight with a gun-toting banana. It's just like, this must be a fucking acid trip. Yeah, you wouldn't recommend playing this high. I wonder why. No! Suka, блядь, иди нахуй! How did I switch to my pistols again? What the fuck? Oh, the shotgun will do. Mess with a cockatoo, and you might get a Glock or two. Yeah. Problem is, those little spiky boys are very hard to dodge, especially when you're in panic mode like I am. Oh, twat! Give him the thump. Oh. I can feel how tense this is. Yeah, it really is. Like, it's... Oh, it is such a great final boss. Because Pedro's been helping you all this time, only for the twist to reveal that he promised to kill you once you'd finished your mission, and you're just like, no, I don't want to die anymore. Come on, блядь! Ah, shit. Oh no, блядь! Yeah! Oh! Oh, sorry, Pedro. You were a good buddy, but... Oh! Oh. It is such a tense level. It's such a tense final boss. It did like such an amazingly made game, and see ya, Pedro. Oh, but this part is like the fuckiest part of the game. Like you thought, like a floating manatee banana duel with fucking floaty bombs and shit with like pounding electro in the background is weird. Then look at this shit. He takes off the mask. He looks into the sunset with his gay top knot. And... He's got Pedro's face! I expected it. As soon as first time I played this through, I saw him reach up for the mask. I went, I know what's going to happen here. He's going to pull off the mask. It's going to have Pedro's face. And it's just, oh. Oh. Fucking, the entire game was made by Victor Agron, just one bloke, and it was published. And fucking, oh. Yeah, it's, I'd probably say it's weirder than Yakuza, man. What a fucking game. Like, honestly, it's... Even though, like, I've just done a full playthrough and it's kind of negated the need to play through it, I would strongly recommend you get it because it's so much fun and so rewarding as well. That final boss fight with Pedro is just top tier. The music is perfectly chosen as well, and it just... Whew. I mean, oh, just... So what game now? I'm thinking of Dishonored. I might play through Dishonored 1 and 2. Like, do it like Shadow Daddy Simon style. So, that might be fun. Special thanks to the Living Tombstone. His tracks are pretty good, actually. Thank you for playing and supporting this game. No, thank you, Victor. Because this is my game of the fucking year. And then back at the main menu. But yeah, I'm thinking of maybe having Dishonored 1 and then Dishonored 2. Yeah. Choose cheek and cross his arm with an eye to it. That's a game I couldn't ever get into, not sure. You mean Dishonored? I remember I got it on release, and this is back when I was in high school, and I played it through twice fully on day of release in a night. I mean, I was up till about 2 in the morning, but I played it through twice, all the way through on the first day that it came out, and it was, oh. I haven't got many hours in Dishonored 1 on Steam. I've only done one playthrough, but I've got so much more hours on Dishonored 2 on the PC. But yeah, it did. I love Corvo as a character. The silent protagonist thing in the first game is a great way to sort of like put your own personality on him, and I found myself like putting this ruthless, angry sort of mentality on Corvo when I played through. And then in the second one, when you actually it gives him a voice, it kind of already fit because he's older and more mature, but he's still got that nut job in him. Whew. But we'll see how long have I been on, so to speak. Oh, just an hour. Yeah, because I've got Dishonored 1 and 2 already downloaded and installed on Steam. But yeah. Might do a full playthrough of Arma 3's campaign. Not fucking likely, actually. The campaign for that is good, but fucking annoying at the same time. Do a Shino KZ playthrough. No, I'll be doing Shadow Daddy Simon playthrough for this. Shino's not my character. How am I supposed to know his motivations and his like? Oh right, you okay? Yeah, go for it. Might give it another chance. Yeah, the first one, definitely. The second one is a bit take it or leave it because it's just more of the same. I finished it 3 times, 2 as Corvo, 1 as Emily, and I much prefer playing as Corvo. But it's hard because with my playstyle, if there's a witness, I have to silence everyone, and when that happens, it's normally just high chaos. So I'm much better at the first one though, mostly because just upgrade the pistol all the time and walk through like John fucking Wick, but you just don't know how to play. Oh, there's tutorials and shit. I have a tutorial. You know what? I'm gonna finish off the stream with my favourite level. Although the character does seem a wee bit like... Yeah! He does. Actually, no, I remember I told you when I first wrote the character, he was like a mix of Corvo and Reaper. In equal parts. Where are the enemies? Oh, there we are. Oh no, Psy is the furthest thing from quiet. He's always cracking like shit jokes and whatnot. But to begin with, I just envisioned him as this like quiet, vengeful, like ruthless shadow demon of a man, and that's where the part Reaper comes in. Yeah, Corvo has a certain quality in the first one where he's like he's obviously a blank slate, but he already has a bit of a personality to him as well. He's so charming. Oh yeah, yeah. He has his moments. Definitely. I'll teach you some manners. Yeah. Okay, Mitch. You can't just walk in there. Hello, cultists! I would never. Oh man, Lucifer is also a great, it's just a great analog as well. Hello, drug dealers! Oh god. But yeah, but whew. He's there to warn them about the police raid, and he just ends up kicking the shit out of them anyway. Ooh, Hawksy is playing Apex Legends. It's just popped up on my Origin feed. I still haven't played Apex Legends. And I don't think I intend to. I'm much happier with Titanfall 2. I mean, I know it's made with the Titanfall engine, but I would so preferred a Titanfall 3 rather than what we got. But you know, it's fucking warm. Hotter than a spoon at Demi Lovato's house. That was fucking bad. That was bad. Oh, it was, but still. I'm definitely going to hell for that. Not really, because like with Kurt Cobain, like you've got a few good ones. It's like, well, aren't you brainier than Kurt Cobain's greenhouse wall? Or like I don't actually have any good ones about Amy Winehouse, but you know when like people throw something and sometimes they'll go Kobe in reference to the fucking basketball player. Someone goes, oh, Cobain. It's like, oh no, it's Kobe. And it's like, oh no, but Cobain didn't miss his last shot. And it's just like, fuck me, that's good, but also, ugh. Don't hit me with that triple dot shit. You laughed. Oh, everyone did. Wow. Not his wife, but you know. Attempted. Oh, alleged suicide. Yeah, right. We all know that Courtney Love fucking iced his ass. Although that said, I can't actually imagine, and I actually discussed this with a friend I work with, because he's big on grunge and that, and I said, what would, could you envision Kurt actually being around, like if he hadn't killed himself? And he went, I'll be honest, no. I I was like, yeah, that seems to be the general consensus. Like everyone's like, oh, we want Kurt back, and I think I don't think Kurt would want to be back. He just seems a bit, well, not, but he burnt out. He didn't find joy in music. So if he did stick around, he would have become the very thing he swore to destroy. You're my brother, Anakin. Why did this turn into prequels? But yeah, that's sort of my take on it. Like if he didn't die, then he would have just faded and not actually continued with music. I did not know that. I didn't know that. If you can find that, send that to me on Discord, because that actually looks really interesting. Well, to be fair, if she hired Agent 47, Kurt could have been like, he would have been walking down the street and he would have been murdered by accident with like a banana, a fucking suitcase, and 3 mascots. With song lyrics, then there is a clear forgery. I'll have to look up. I'll have to look in about that. Yeah. I'm gonna close the stream because I've got to finish some washing. I've got to wash some shirts for work, so I'm gonna dry those. But I'll speak to you later on Discord. Well, this has been my friend Pedro, and it turns out he wasn't quite our friend, but yeah. Do have fun. I'll catch you later.